Welcome to Court Reacts, where we dive into the most unusual, funny, and outrageous moments caught in courtrooms. From shocking outbursts to hilarious twists, we've got it all covered. If you enjoy watching wild courtroom drama, don't forget to like the video and subscribe.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. McGee. Please get your name for the record, ma'am.
Mari McGee.
All right. What are we doing?
Thank you, Your Honor. As to the pretrial, we would respectfully request an adjournment to further plea negotiations. And I understand there is a bond violation. If and when Your Honor would like me to address that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. I was able to speak to Ms. McGee in detail about these matters. In all likelihood, she would be taken into custody today. We did meet then again this morning when she came into custody. Prior to the 9 a.m. block, I advised her that she would likely be taken into custody yet again, and she stayed. She told me one of her quotes was that she wanted to take accountability for her actions and face the consequences, and she wants to see this court case through. She admitted to me that this has been a struggle being on bond, and she did. She also told me that she has the support of her mother, who has also been helping her and encouraging her to engage with this therapist and to also remain compliant on bond. Ms. McGee represented to me that she takes this court case itself very seriously. She's been in good contact with both me and another attorney in our office. She stated to me that she wanted to come in person today, of course, to face her warrant, but also to show the court that she takes this matter serious to her sobriety. And she did recently get a new job in healthcare and is anxious to be able to start that on Friday to care for her two kids. She is a single mother to two children, ages 4 and 8. She brought support. She has a friend here in the gallery with their support. Ms. McGee did also mention to me she does have a medical condition to which she does wear a gastric sleeve. All that to say, Ms. McGee does also to ask the court to consider a second chance. She is asking for the court to consider today placing her on a scram tether to show the court that she can comply with bond and that she is not a flight risk. She wants to continue showing up to court to face this case. She takes this matter extremely seriously, and we are asking the court to give her another chance to stay out on bond with a scram tether.
Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Morgan Barroso on behalf of
date we discussed missed tests. On May 1st, she missed another test. On May 2nd, she was late for another test. On the 2nd, after the late test, she then had a positive test at 12:01 a.m. on the 3rd. She did not continue to test. And then but we continued this on after we just had this discussion on the 1st. At this point, I don't think that this is a second chance. I think this is a pattern of non-compliance, and I am concerned.
Should also be noted that she had that positive test on the 3rd. She then also, in the morning.
Additionally, Your Honor, there is a note which I have not seen before of this kind, but on the 11th at 11:41, someone other than the defendant tested in the sober lane.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. That she then tested on the 4th, she blew numbers. This is probably a continuation of that 4th. She's also blowing numbers. And then I told you on the 1st, I mean, all of this has happened. We're now just halfway through May. From the time that I told you that I didn't want to see any other missed test. And before that, it wasn't like we had any positives, but we didn't know. Then, as indicated on the 8th, an interesting thing kind of happens because on the 8th, you blow numbers again. right? And then on the 8th, the person testing couldn't be identified.
Yes. I
And then on the 11th,
do admit that, and just I have issues, and I was going through issues, but I she said I am committed, and I want to put on a scrum tether to be held more accountable, and I have support, and I'm changing my life around. I will no longer consume any type of alcohol at all. I have a new position that I've been waiting for. I was depressed for a while because I didn't have employment. I had no money coming in, and I just got this opportunity, and they have given me the job, and I'm supposed to be going on Friday, and that's the most important thing, and that's given me a lot of hope. And I would not test positive for anything. I have a therapist, and I have my mom that I talk to, and she pray with me and help me. I'm not going to do it again, I promise. And I know that the tether will help me be way more accountable, lightly, if you give me that opportunity. I won't take it lightly at all. I promise. God is my witness. I will not take it lightly.
Jim, you told me the same thing when I told you no more missed tests. Here's what I was asking for a second chance. The problem is, when I let you go the first time after the missed test, that was the second chance. But that was on May 1st. You didn't make it 24 hours from the time that you came out of this court where you're now consuming alcohol.
Got
And then you continue to do it. And for that period in time, from basically the 2nd through the 8th, those 6 days, and then at some point on the 8th, you continue to consume and then started playing with the machine by trying to have somebody else test.
It's not there.
And so here's the problem. I don't mind dealing with people who have substance abuse issues, can't be excused.
And I apologize.
So I'll adjourn this to June 5th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Defendant having admitted to these violations. Defendant's bond is revoked. Defendant remanded.